I'd like to thank you again. I have a son that went through Trinity. Excellent. He's going to SMU. He's graduating this year. I've got 3 boys that are homeschooled. David was homeschooled, the son that's in SMU. I'm intimidated when a police officer stops me. For good reason. When I'm speeding, or when he stops me because I'm driving a vehicle that someone had a gun in. I'm intimidated. I don't want my kids to be afraid of police officers. I think it's wrong. I think the suggestion to do work study is excellent. And not work study, but community service is excellent. You know, one of the reasons we homeschool is because we found shortcomings in the system, and we don't have a venue to change it. So we have taken it upon ourselves to educate our kids. And that is a big responsibility. And there's no government help for doing that. We pay to have kids in school, and yet we're not receiving any benefit for that. We feel it's important that we do it. And to have our children intimidated, potentially, for going to Walmart, for being at McDonald's. They are guilty. They are prime suspects. And they need to be, there needs to be an awareness of truancy. We need to find a solution. I want the kids in school. You know, you're absolutely right. You have an excellent heart. My son loved Trinity. I'm not saying don't address it, but I just can't imagine that when a cop pulls up behind you with the lights on, that your heart doesn't go faster. I don't want my boys to be afraid to walk around, and they do. They have dozens of activities throughout the week that they participate in that are outside of the house. And the point about the bookstore, do you arrest the people at the bookstore for not calling the police? If I see a child, now that I'm aware of this, if I see a child at a McDonald's, at a bookstore, do I need to call the police and say there is a 15-year-old child walking, loitering, looking around the store? Did I misinterpret the law? So, there are better ways to do this. And I think that if an effort is put to it, there'll be a best way. And as Bedford, I've lived here since '91, I think Bedford could lead the way for Texas to have a better way to do it. I really don't want Bedford to lead the way for Fort Worth, there needs to be a better way found that addresses the issue. Truancy is a waste of money. And we have troubles getting our homeschool kids out of bed. But it just delays when they get out of school. That's the punishment. One of the advantages of homeschools, they're never out of school. I took my son to Edmond, Oklahoma to work, and he asked a question he never should have asked. Hour-and-a-half discussion of engineering. They're never out of school. And we've been doing this since our son was 5. before school started. So we have 16 years of homeschooling. They've all been in public school, and it was obvious when it needed to change. For us, we appreciate the public schools. You guys, my son got an excellent education and got an opportunity to go to SMU on a half-ride scholarship. He went to TCJC. I mean, I'm very, very proud of him, but I'm proud of Bedford for having the opportunity. So in no way am I upset with this forum, but I would like to see a better way to do it. And there really is. I don't know what it is, but there is a better way to do it.